Yellow, female. Hi, girl. Hi. How good was that? So very, very good. The release aspect of this test. She was very quick to come out. She has enough confidence to push through some stresses on her own. So the stress of being taken away from her litter mates for the first time and carried across a parking lot, dropped in this building and never been here and never met me before, so she did very, very well. You can see that her body is a nice height, but her tail is, although not tucked under, tucked down, but it is down. It's not over her back wagging happily. So she's not quite sure. You can see that the tail is getting higher as she's realizing that maybe it's okay, maybe there's nothing to be worried about. She's not depending on me for any kind of help at all. I think you would be a little cheeky and playful once you get comfortable. Yeah, little body shake is her own way of handling stress. Right now, you can't see her, but she is totally licking me to death. Very good. You know I'm okay, right? So I'm just saying hi and letting her know I'm a good thing in the room. But I'm going to go a little quiet just to see what she does. I want her to tell us whether she's more social or more environmental. So to start of this, I would say that she was more environmental. She was sort of checking everything out, like that toy and the balls and so she's kind of biting at my feet. There are no teeth on skin exercises for you to do to teach her at an early age. Like, it's one thing and it's a good thing to, play with her litter mates and everything, but you don't want her to use her teeth on skin. It's a good thing to learn at an early age. And she's going to the bathroom. Well, at least you didn't go on my mat. Don't go in it. No. Good girl. There you go. Are you scared? Did I upset you? So I am going to go back on the floor for a little minute just to see if she kind of comes back to me, but I'd have to say right now she's definitely showing a more environmental side. She's quite curious of everything around her. I'm going to discourage that because she's biting on the Wait. You have some there in your mouth? you. So just a little piece of dirt off the floor. Hey? What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? So she has an interest in the base of this table, so. So I don't think I have to wait much longer. I think this little girl is definitely environmental. She's not coming to me to be with me, or she's not coming to me for help. So she's just off exploring. So there are lots of exercises for you to redirect her attention. And that being said, we're going to get up and walk around and see what she does with that. So the whole idea, puppy, no, you can't have that. So there's a piece of felt or something on this table that she's quite interested in. So we're going to just redirect. So the checking in exercise basically is just that. I mean, she should kind of know where you are. It's good. It's okay to play and have fun and investigate things. Puppy, 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 come. Very, very good. So you're going to really, really praise her for coming, and it can be the start of your come exercise, but she needs to understand what you want. So you could imagine what would happen if you took her outside, if she had no, yes, very good. So lots and lots of praise, and we're off. So you want her to understand. Yes. Puppy, come. Puppy, come. Yes. Very good. So there are a lot of distractions. Yes, very good. So this is actually showing a little bit more of a social, she's caught on really quick. Although right now she's just saying like, why? Yes, puppy. Yes, puppy. So you would just do a small room in your house and then make it a bigger room with things to look at. What's in this? Yeah? Very good, puppy. Puppy, come. Back to the table. Puppy, come. Yay! Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So you're going to just do that in increments and sizes of environments. You can imagine what she would be like if you took her to a public place. Her attention wouldn't be on you at all. So develop the connection with similar type exercises as what we just did. Just to make sure she knows that's what you want. If she totally ignores you, you could introduce treats to her and encourage her to come. Reinforcing the come with a treat. But she came quite well when I called her. But she is, she did sort of start off as more environmental, and then she kind of, or social, following me. Now she's, puppy come. Puppy come. Yes, oh, you're so good. So good. So when you are doing stuff with her, she wants to. If you ignore her, she's off doing something on her own. So totally body limp. So this part of the test is just to see how patient and tolerant she is. Couldn't do better. She's just hanging out here, asking, you know, why are we doing this? And then when she's released, she's right back to what she was doing before. So no grudge, no worries, just it happened. So that is absolutely perfect. She has a lot of grooming and vets like all dogs, and she has a lovely level of patience and tolerance, don't you? She, I just said it before, when you're doing something with her, she's all in. But as soon as I walk away, she's just off. So she's quite interactive in that she would like to do stuff with you, but if you don't, she's quite busy. You know, busy on her own. She's okay. Very curious. Yes, that's so good. What is that? Can you bring it here, puppy? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Bring. Puppy, bring. No, I just rip it apart. Thank you. Do it again? You gonna try and bring it this time? Ready? Ready? Go. Oh. No. Puppy, bring. Yes. Yes. Bring. Bring. So, didn't bring it. Can I have it? So, bit of a kill shake there. So she, of course, does not know what bring is, but she was fairly interactive. It's a great game. So the fat here, look, drop it. Look. So I hope that was on camera. I'm not sure, but she was not going to give this to me. So again, the exercise of drop it or leave it is very important. Don't ever pull it out of her mouth. Instead, encourage her to drop it by introducing a treat to her and telling her to drop it, give her the treat, take the thing away. If you just pull it out of her mouth, she will quickly learn that I'll just eat this really quick before she takes it. So introduce the treat, take the ball away. It's right there, look, look. But very good. She was quite interactive, really. What are we doing next? Treat test. So we just gave her a treat to get her to drop that paper. So the treat test is to see how she handles a high quality treat, because if you were giving her like something that she was over the moon for, she couldn't concentrate well enough to do what you were asking, so it's kind of counterproductive. So we tried to do a treat test to see how she will react. Look, look, puppy, look, over here, what's that? So super job. Stayed totally calm, relaxed, figured out how to move the cup and to get the treat, so that's intelligence and methodically did that without loss of focus. So she's very responsive to your patting in your voice. And now you can use treats, so that's a great thing to put in your arsenal for training. So very, very well done. I'm going to have a little drink, girl. Ah. Good girl. Then we have balls somewhere. Do we have balls somewhere? See, this little girl is very interactive. I think she would be lots of fun. That was a very big noise. Unfortunately, it was a little louder than I meant. Big startle. So it's not that she startles. She should startle because it was a bit of noise. It's how she recovers from that that's important, and how to handle things like that. So if she got really, really upset, you wouldn't coddle her. You would get her moving forward and playing and redirect her focus. If you pick her up and coddle her and say, oh, poor baby, that's horrible, she will never learn to push through on stressors by herself. So she has done really, really well. She sat for a moment and now she's off playing. So I didn't help her. She just recovered on her own. So that is a really, really good trait. So she did really, really well on that test also. And unfortunately, it was a bit loud. So that's good. I mean, you can see what she did. Did really, really well. What's that? So very, very good. There's no worry about what the noise or the visual. Inquisitive. She wants to play with the stick. Yeah. So very good. We just suggest that you just keep introducing new visuals and sounds and colors and textures, like everything. Just build up their confidence and make a big, build up their world. They're little sponges. So introduce things nice and build and keep that confidence level that she's got. Very, very good. You just breezed through this little test, girl. And again, I can't, every time I get something, she's right there. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So we're just very, very good. But you have to keep in mind the environmental focus. So as soon as I stop doing anything with her, she, she goes off and does stuff on her own. So she's quite independent that way. But she would like to do something. This is a basic prey drive. Now it's taken her quite a bit of time. She's thinking about it, she wants it, and she's caught it. So the focus was there right from the start. I mean, the only thing that would stop it from being a fairly good prey drive is that it took her a little while. But she did give it a kill shake, and she was very connected to it. So again, the exercises in your puppy training, like watch me and leave it and drop it, all of those exercises that put her focus back on you would be great. The real world has real squirrels and kids on bikes and stuff, so you want to be able to get her attention back on you. So little girl just breezed through my test, so I hope you enjoy. Good girl.